Hey y'all, it's Charlie. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So a couple disclaimers. Sorry that the lighting is like off. It is natural lighting. I'm at a layover hotel, so I don't have my ring light and everything with me. I could not fit it in my overpacked bags. Also, the background, it's a hotel. That's just that. And I am on a very busy street in Chicago. Sorry about it, but that's the life of a flight attendant who's also trying to, you know, record her life. So yeah. If you're new here, like I said, my name is Charlie and I'm a Boston-based flight attendant for a major US airline. As you can tell by the title, today we're going to be doing a video all about flight attendant side hustles. So I have about 13 written down. These are my favorite ones. I could do a lot more, but these are the ones that personally either I have done or my close friends have done. If you want a more exhaustive list, hit me up on Instagram. Please only message me flight attendant related things in my flight attendant Instagram. If you message it to my regular Instagram, you're clogging up my inbox and I will never find my future husband. He's probably in there. Thank you. Okay, so side hustles. This job is not known to be the most profitable job. I think, especially coming from a regional, I think that I make pretty good money, but this is not my only form of income. Lots of flight attendants have additional sources of income. I have the military, I have YouTube, I have my real estate property, and if I really wanted to, I could pick up shifts at the hospital, or I just pick up another trip. But sometimes your schedule doesn't allow for you to pick up another trip if you're not legal, and sometimes you just don't want to work. You don't want to be on the plane, you don't want to be away from home. You want to go, make some money, and then come back home that night. So if that's you, if you want to do a job and come back home, this is for you. The first one that I'm going to talk about is real estate. Now this does take a little work. You do have to be licensed to be a real estate agent, but I know lots and lots of flight attendants who work in real estate. It's more profitable than being a flight attendant. This is a state by state, county by county type of thing, so you're gonna have to look into seeing how you could become one. This is definitely in the top 3 things that I hear other flight attendants do to make some extra money. Next, this is the one that people tell me they do all of the time, and that is substitute teaching. I used to substitute teach and I would usually make about $80 minimum per day. You obviously know the hours are gonna be from like, I don't know, 6:30 to 3:30. It's a very structured job. It's not a job you have to take home with you because your teachers already prepared everything for you. And let's be honest, usually when you're working at schools and you're a substitute teacher, they don't give the sub that much to do. Most places require a background check and fingerprints, but there is a substitute shortage right now. Our youth needs you. We need you in those schools. The next thing, this is something that I used to do in college. Food delivery, your DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates, all of that. This is a way that I used to pay my rent in college. When I didn't want to have an actual job that I had to clock in and clock out for on a set schedule, this is something that is so easy to do. You can do it before your trip, you can do it after your trip. You can even do this while you're sitting at home reserve or standby, waiting to get called in. Just throw your uniform in your car and you can do this. And our bases are usually in big cities, and big cities are great for these food deliveries. Depending on the area, people tip pretty well. So I would definitely suggest this to anybody. If you have a car and you don't think it's gonna put too much damage on your car, I would do this. It's perfect for someone with a busy flight attendant schedule like yourself. Very similar to food delivery is grocery delivery. So this would be something like Instacart, where you are a private personal shopper pretty much. They give you the list of things that they want, you go in the store, you pick it up, you drop it at their house. And Instacart, even though it's not as often coming in as DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates, all of that, the tips are usually better because this person does not want to go shopping. They're spending over $200 on these groceries. They're gonna try to tip you out pretty well because they didn't want to do it. Food delivery and grocery delivery, I think of it when I'm doing it as like a video game and I'm also getting paid, because it's like, how fast can I do it while driving safely? Oh, where is it? It's like that TV show, what is it called? Like Supermarket Sweep? Kind of like that. Next, we're gonna talk about dog walking and dog sitting. I am a flight attendant who absolutely loves dogs. I cannot have a dog of my very own because I'm a flight attendant and I don't have anyone like living with me that can watch the dog. So I am very excited to start doing this one myself. So services like WAG or Rover, you can just walk people's dogs for a living or even dog sit, and I think that is a great way to make money and a very, very fun way to make money. So this next one is more of a actual job, one that you will, you know, a W-2 type job, and that is bartending, waitressing, or being a barista. A lot of my flight attendant friends and people I've just flown with, they used to work at Starbucks and Disney, but that's beside the point. Starbucks, being a barista, that just sounds fun to me. I don't know if it's actually as fun as it sounds, but I could probably get discounts, so that'd be worth it. and that is a actual set part-time job that you could have, or you could waitress and bartend. We're basically doing that already in the air. Now you can just do it on the ground. Those jobs, you obviously get tipped out, so you can bring those home. And I want to throw in bottle service girls in with that, because I saw this one tweet that said flight attendants are just bottle girls in the air, and I absolutely love that for us. But I truly think that bartending and waitressing, usually flight attendants are outgoing, outspoken, fun, bubbly people. It's a great job for that personality. Next, rideshare. This is your Ubers and your Lyfts, and I tried to come up with another one. Those are the only two I use, Uber and Lyft. Once again, if you have your car, it's kind of just like the Uber Eats and DoorDash. Get in your car, decide that you want to work, decide you don't want to anymore, you can stop. Easy way to make money. So I would say food delivery if you don't want people in your vehicle or around people that much, and Uber if you don't mind it. Me personally, I never did Uber. First off, I've never had a car that was nice enough to Uber in. Honestly, me and the person in the backseat would probably be on the side of the road. They'd probably be watching me fix my flat tire or something. If you have a nice, reliable, clean vehicle, you should definitely be an Uber driver. And I will say those fares going to the airports are very high. I know, because I have to pay them all the time. So I'm guessing you get paid a lot for those trips. So consider being an Uber or a Lyft driver. Next, babysitter or a nanny. Now, nannies are a little different from babysitters. Yes, it's technically the same job, and some people just call it the same thing, but I feel like when someone's looking for a nanny, they want that person to be more consistent than you'd be able to be on a flight attendant schedule. You can find nanny jobs that are like, okay, well, when you're in town, I want you, I don't want anybody else, but when you're out of town, I'll find someone else. But I feel like babysitting jobs are more like, hey, I need somebody to watch my kid tonight, and I'll never see you again after that. That type of thing. You can look at care.com, you can look on Facebook. Just be safe when you're finding these people. Care.com is a service that people pay for, so I know that that's nice, embedded, and they're probably not going to murder you in their home. Facebook groups, the actual groups, I think, are usually very professional. Anything outside of that, like Craigslist or random websites that you never heard of or things like that, I would be wary of. Just with all of these and in life in general, but especially like going into someone's home, be very, very careful and just use your best judgment. But I love kids and I would love to babysit again. I used to babysit all the time and I miss it. I think that's why I went into pediatric nursing, because I love babysitting so much. So I can't believe I put this next one on the list. It says selling pantyhose. All I'm gonna say is I've never done it, but lots of flight attendants do. I don't know any websites that you can do this on. If you ever posted a picture in your uniform, there's somebody in your DMs that have asked to buy your pantyhose, and it's not a scam. They be doing it. And I saw this article once, not that I was looking it up or anything. Well, this girl was talking about getting cashed out from selling her pantyhose. It's a thing. Okay, enough talking about that one. Hairstylist, MUA, braider, lash tech, all of these things that you obviously have the skill to do, but once you have, they're very, very marketable. Especially braiding hair. Like, if you charge $300 per head and you do 3 heads, that's $900. That's how much I make in a 3-day trip, and you can make all that in 1 day. Obviously, it's gonna cause some strain on your back and your hands and everything, but these type of jobs, even waxing, like any type of job like that, it's something that you can just, once you have your schedule figured out, hop on there and do it, build up a clientele, easy money. And there's always gonna be a need for it. Also, I know one of my flight attendant friends, she's a hairstylist. She does it on her layovers. Like, she's a traveling hairstylist. Next, you can sign up for one of those temp agencies. They usually have jobs on there like caddies, or they want you to go be a waiter for this event, maybe even a pool boy, pool girl type situation. They have really random jobs. If they find the jobs for you, you can just pick out which ones you want to do, kind of like swiping on Tinder, and you can find some easy money that way. Hey guys, so my camera battery died, but I think I was talking about temp agencies. Go online, or either go find one that is like in a physical location close to you, and they will sign you up for some day jobs, weekly jobs. All the options are on there. Just be safe. And the last one that I have on here is social media. There are multiple different ways to make money from social media. You can do it from YouTube. Just be very safe about what you post. Honestly, if I were you, I would tell your FSM about your channel. That's what I did, and I haven't gotten in any trouble. I don't do anything that would cause me to get in any trouble. And lots of people are TikTok influencers. TikTok doesn't pay as well. Unless you're huge. You can make money from Instagram, a blog, lots of different ways that you can use this job to make money, or have it completely separate from your job. It can be travel related, it can be flight attendant related, it can be whatever else that you like to do in your everyday life. But there's plenty of ways to make money on social media. And even if you don't want to be the star, you can make money managing somebody else's social media, which I know a lot of flight attendants who do that as well. So that was some flight attendant side hustles that I think that you guys would be great for. So get out, apply, go make that money, honey. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, have a blessed day. I just realized I didn't put on lip gloss. Oh well.